welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Stella, and today we'll do another deity channeling. We will channel the god Quetzalcoatl, which is quite a difficult name to pronounce. Quetzalcoatl is a South American god. It is a snake with feathers, and it is the god of the wind. It is the god of the cycle of life, and also it is the god of music. So I'm afraid to pronounce this now wrong, because he is the god from Aztec mythology, but I don't know whether I spelled this correctly now, whether I said it correctly or not, but it is a god that is highly connected to green, to the color green, even though it is the god of the wind. So as always, choose your group, and I will see you at your reading, and only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Bye. Dear pile number 1, welcome to your reading with God Quetzalcoatl. And let me just get a message before we start. I'm hearing music, kind of a flute, and I'm getting like everything is gone with the wind. It is like saying goodbye with the wind, and it is a quite elegant way to say goodbye, elegant and natural at the same time. It is like I have to move on. Maybe this helps somebody. Now let me get your cards. Shamanic journey. Ooh, purpose, attunement, vision quest, void of the course moon, missing. Oh, okay, I'm getting the message. Some of you are in deep pain and strength and strength again, and the Hierophant. But you are the Queen of Wands. Okay. Some of you are in deep pain because you were forced to move on from something or someone. This could be a toxic relationship with a partner, or with a situationship, or with a family member. It could also be, however, that you're called to go another way, and you feel this in your heart, and you don't want to hear this, you don't want to see this, but you know that you're meant to go down another path. And I'm seeing like a snake, how a snake is moving down a path, and there are some blockages, but the snake is able to, move along the blockages and come out at the other side. And exactly this is what you are doing. You are moving like a snake, not in an offensive way, but you're able to move like water. Maybe this is more clear. And you're able to surround like this, or to get around obstacles and blockages. Some information, but you don't want to go down this path. You don't want to have to deal with those blockages, because you want to stay in your comfortable way, even if it is pain. And you want to stay in this because you know the situation, and you know that it has been worse before, and you are afraid to go back actually. But you're not going back, you're always moving forward. So you are stuck because of your fear of having again a worse situation than before. But Quetzalcoatl is telling me you need to finish the cycle, you need to move on, you need to go, you need to let go. For some of you, you are actually a psychic or a shamanic or a spiritual person, and you need to acknowledge this, and you need to work with those gifts you have. You're extremely missing someone or something, and I'm guessing it is the person or the situation you had to move on, and you're showing a lot of strength. And both cards came up upright, so you are actually able to overcome this. And what I'm seeing, let me put this the light here. What I'm seeing is that something interesting is here. Here in this card, the woman fights with an animal, and in this card, the woman works with the animal. So on both are the strength cards, and actually I like this card way more because it shows that you can take your challenge and make them yours. You can work with your challenge and not against the challenge. I'm getting that some of you were betrayed or backstabbed, like really backstabbed, and you went into a deep depression or something like this. People were playing with your feelings, and people were not conditional to you. So you give us everything, and therefore we show you a little bit of love. You know, like something like this. For some of you, this could have been your parents, because I'm getting parental figures. I'm getting people where you will always seek for approval, and Quetzalcoatl is telling me it is time to move on. This does not mean that you have to cut them out for completely of your life, but it means you have to move on. You have to find your own path, or you have to go down your own path. In the night, you should do meditation. You are way stronger at night, and for some of you, music is a good thing for healing. And I'm getting like really music of flutes. And the flutes, because they represent the air energy, and they lift your soul in a way that other instruments in your case can't. So maybe stay on YouTube, listen to a little bit of flute music, maybe South Americans flute music, because this actually is like highly spiritual, this music. And for my case, I always loved it. So it is something that can really help you to overcome your blockages, and it is something that really helps you to find your path and go down your path. Quetzalcoatl is telling me that if you need him, he will always be here for you. Ask him. And I'm getting that a lot of you are not connected to the South American culture or to the South American bloodline, but he doesn't care. He's telling me that the soul is one, and he will always be here for you. So ask him if you need something. This is now everything I have for you. I know this is a short reading. I actually like short readings because they are straight to the point. I really hope that it could help you in some way. If it did, please leave a like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe, and we will see us another time. Bye! Now let's move on to the second pile. Let's move on. Ooh. Talking. It is about talking and about messages. Okay. Actually, Quetzalcoatl is not really a fan of cards, I'm getting, which is strange, but okay. Let me take a sip of my tea. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading with Quetzalcoatl, the god of the wind and the cycle and the music. Let me get a first message for you. I'm getting like the strange feeling of being a prey and of a hunt, but of a hunt of an animal. And I'm getting that some of you were actually prey of a jaguar or a leopard, or I don't know, of a big cat. Why is this relevant now? Because it still has to do with who you are today. I'm sure it is always traumatic for the animal that dies, and some of them, when they go into another soul, they take this with them. So you might be afraid of special people or of special situations where you feel like a prey or like a victim. Where you feel like a mouse, I'm getting. And Quetzalcoatl is telling me you're not the mouse anymore, or the gazelle. You're on the other side in this lifetime, and you need to understand this, and you need to learn how to act according to the other side of this coin. Yeah, two sides of a story, two sides of a coin. You need to know both sides of the coin. And you knew till now, or till today, from your previous lives, always the coins of the side of the victim or the side of the prey. Because I'm getting, again, the Page of Swords. I saw it before. I'm getting that what is happening. Okay, well, we take them all. In your case, the Chariot in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm saying now, and we got this also before, but I didn't show you the card right up in the camera because I didn't think that it was relevant. But here we have again 2 times the same card. I think that a lot of you feel like a victim, feel victimized, or feel treated poorly, unfair, and that you feel like life happens to you and not for you. And I really do understand if people are saying life happens to me and not for me, because there actually is a lot of things where we feel kind of being like having no choices, and you have a deep fear in your soul. You're an anxious person also, because Quetzalcoatl is showing me this because I can understand it now better, and it is something that happens to you. You feel like a prey. You feel like the whole world is out to get you, and you feel like people misuse their power over you. And he's telling me that actually this happens a lot to you, and it happens also that when you try to fight back, you were silenced by your family, by your friends at school, at work. So you were always shut down. Whenever you tried to fight back and stand up for yourself, you were shut down. And this is what the big problem is for you now today. You weren't able to fight, and this caused a lot of blockages in your life. It caused also a lot of harm for you and in your development. And you are going through life, sometimes some of you without a plan and with a broken heart that was never really repaired. Quetzalcoatl is showing me water. You need water and salt to heal. I'm getting so much in reverse here. You need to find the courage to say your opinion regardless of the outcome, because you need to protect yourself and to get out of this victimhood. You need to stand up for yourself, because I'm seeing that for a lot of you, nobody else will do this but yourself, and you have to do this. Six of Pentacles. In a lot of your cases, you will get justice when you're speaking things out, when you're saying things as they are, when you're the truth teller of your family, of your friend group, of your workplace, I don't know what. And for some of you, it is more than just one place. And a thing that can help you is actually seeing the world, traveling, knowing other cultures, going out, and being prepared that it might come to one or two conflicts with other people, and learning how to deal with conflicts and with fights, because you never really learned this, because either you were ridiculed when you were upset as a child, or you were shut down completely, or you were guilt-tripped. So Quetzalcoatl is telling me, for you, the important message is that you need to learn how to stand up for yourself and how to deal with a conflict in a constructive way for you and for the other person, but to still tell things, give things a name. You actually have a lot of angelic assistance, because it is a crucial lesson in this lifetime for you to learn to still stand up for yourself and to say your opinion, and yes, with education and with in a certain way, but you still need to stand up for yourself. And this is everything I have for you. I really hope that this could help you. If it did, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and we will see us another time. Bye! You see how strange the cards are behaving? It was the second pile where Quetzalcoatl really wanted to talk, as if there wasn't no time. Okay, pile number 3, welcome to your reading with Quetzalcoatl. Let me get a sip of my tea and a message for you. I'm seeing birds' feathers, like flocks of same flocks together. How is it called? Birds of the same flock together or something. One of this. So same people find same people or something. And I'm getting also actually birds. A bird with pain, that is in pain, and a human that is helping this bird. It might be a pigeon or another bird. You see the unseen. Quetzalcoatl is telling me you have the gift of seeing those who are not seen by society. And often we are talking about little animals, about birds, about mouses, about cats, about rats, about pigeons, yes. And you are like a healer, and you heal with you seeing the pain of those little souls. And you did so many good things, and you don't even know this. And Quetzalcoatl is telling me you have a strong connection to nature, and you don't think you have You have actually a connection to the aesthetic culture, and let me get this card. There are people that are very hostile towards you. Because they don't believe that you are they don't believe that you are this kind, that someone can be this kind, but you are this kind. And this is like a pattern in your life. People are treating you with cruelty or with in a hostile way, because they don't believe that someone is selfless like you are. There are some people that have deep emotions towards you, and you are someone that has deep emotions towards them. And I'm getting like a conflict that is unspoken, but you feel the tension. And you are someone, you suffer when there are hostilities towards you, but it might be that you're sometimes then hostile yourself. Try to keep the balance, try to not be like this. I'm getting that you're trying actually to balance everything out and to keep the peace. You were really happy when you started interacting with those people, but it changed over time, and I'm getting that people don't get you. They don't get your kind soul. They don't get your way of thinking. They don't get that you are really who you say you are, and they don't get that you see animals and things, and that you don't just pass by. We have here a fire sign. This is a Queen of Wands in reverse, which is a bad situation. This might be extremely passionate or fiery person within a female energy, and when it is reversed, this person might be like nasty a little bit to you or false, and you feel like backstabbed, you feel like hurt by this person. Maybe you get backhanded comments. I'm getting a lot of backhanded comments or cynical comments, and you don't really know how to deal with it. And I'm getting that you try to not say anything, and that you try to treat this person with all of your love, but you always feel like a loser. Let me get... Quetzalcoatl is telling me that you don't need... I think for a lot of you this is a job. You don't need these people, but they need you to see that there are people like you. But they have seen it now, and now it's time for you to move on. More not move on. Because you are in a quite toxic environment, and you are with people that are not able to... that are just not able to handle their emotions and to use the logical mind. And I'm getting that Quetzalcoatl is quite upset with them, because he's quite a logical entity, and those people might be water signs or fire signs, or like hot water, like a combination of both. And they say things and do things without thinking about the consequences and without thinking it through. And I'm getting that you are quite anxious because of this, and you stop talking, you stop being like this happy person, and you try to still give all your love to these people, but you're just not able to move on from this situation right now. Quetzalcoatl is telling me that the best thing you could do is find a new job, find new friends, and cut off people and to move on, because you have a lot of options in your life, and if you stay with people that tear you down, you're not able to see the options, because the options are in the cloud, not on the ground, and you are not able to get some big chances because of these people, because not because they are not giving them to you, but because they are tearing it so down that you are not able to grow. They are stunting your growth. Some of you have a deep connection to South American culture and mythology. Please contact Quetzalcoatl and try to learn more about him and about the whole culture, because it is a valuable thing for you and it will help you to heal and to move on. But this is everything I have for you. I really hope that this reading could help you. If it did, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and we will see us another time. Bye!